Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. We've seen Russell Crowe in a variety of standout films taking on rich, complex characters. I wish the same could be said for his new movie, Unhinged. It's now playing in theaters and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. The film opens with his character, who's referred to as the Man, torching someone's house and then driving away from the scene of the crime. It's one way to start a film to let us know up front that our main character is capable of such heinous behavior. His wrath has only just begun, and a young hairdresser named Rachel becomes his next victim. She's played by Caren Pistorius. Rachel's a single mom, but the rest of her life is a mess, always running late and losing clients. In an attempt to get her son to school on time, she has an altercation with the Man at an intersection, which escalates into a deadly game of road rage. Unhinged comes under the direction of Derek Bort with a screenplay by Carl Ellsworth. Bort gives the film a squirm-in-your-seat intensity from the beginning, and it never lets up. There's a montage at the beginning of people taking matters into their own hands. We see triggers in society that fuel our emotions, and a warning of what could happen with a lack of officers or first responders ready to swoop in at any given moment. It's a nuance that felt timely, yet isn't really ever touched on again. Unhinged unfolds like a story that we've seen before and is missing a new angle. For starters, it needs more exposition or flashbacks to give us some concrete reason why the Man is as volatile as he comes across and why the continued harassment he has toward Rachel and her family. We find out that he hates divorce lawyers, but the anonymity of the character doesn't make for an interesting story. It leaves us with the fact that the Man is a monster, nothing more, nothing less, and nothing that once was for him. This then leads to a one-dimensional performance from Russell Crowe, who's left lumbering around like an angry bear on the attack. I kept wondering why he took this movie. His star power and filmography is too good for this kind of beginner-level film. It's not a turn after a career that has films like LA Confidential, The Insider, Gladiator, and more recently The Nice Guys and Boy Erased, just to name a few. We've seen road rage style movies before. I'm thinking of Steven Spielberg's excellent film Duel, or even Joel Schumacher's Falling Down with Michael Douglas. Unhinged is shockingly violent. The dialogue can be a bit pedestrian at times, and it ends exactly the way you think it will. We're then treated to a cover of Fear the Reaper during the closing credits, and I feel like even that song has been done 1,000 times in movies before. I'm giving Unhinged 2 out of 5 ticket stubs. You may miss going into the theaters, but this certainly isn't worth the risk. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I have some other reviews, my appearances on Twin Cities Live, interviews with the cast of Chemical Hearts, and words on bathroom walls, just to name a few things you can find. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Paul's Movie Trip. And then go to my website, paulstriptomovies.com, for even more reviews of other Russell Crowe movies. Thank you so much for watching my review of Unhinged. This is Paul's Trip to the movies.